While everyone's attention was focused on Tesla and the latest EV models, Japan suddenly launched a car that shook the entire EV market. Imagine a small K car that looks simple and cute from the outside, but hides technology and features that surprised everyone. In today's world, when every company is racing against battery, charging speed, and range, Japan surprised everyone by launching a mini car with a petrol engine. Now the question is, how did this petrol car make headlines in the era of EVs? And most importantly, will this car truly disrupt the electric market? What technology has Japan hidden in it that makes this small, mysterious car such a game-changer? And why has this petrol engine car become a headache for EV makers worldwide in the EV era? Before you continue, subscribe to the channel to be the first to see more such videos. Before delving into the secrets of that new petrol engine Japanese car, let's take a look at the Japanese car market. The world of Japanese cars is so unique that the real story of this surprise begins there. The Japanese legacy of K cars. If you've been to Japan or seen photos of its cities, you might have noticed that most of the vehicles on the roads aren't large SUVs or long sedans. Instead, you'll see small, cute, and compact cars, known as K cars in Japan. The question now is, why do people in an advanced country like Japan love such small cars so much? The answer lies in their culture and lifestyle. City life in Japan is a little different from other countries. Space on the roads is limited. Finding parking is always a major problem, and most people take short routes to and from work every day. In such a situation, large cars not only create problems, but also complicate everyday life. This is why Japan started the K-car culture years ago. K-car means a small car with a small engine and takes up less space. The Japanese government also supported this concept and offered many benefits for these cars, such as lower taxes, lower insurance, and easier parking rules. This simply means that if you live in Japan, buying a K car is easier on both your pocket and your life. Now imagine, when a car is small, yet still fulfills all your household needs, why wouldn't people adopt it? That's why you'll see these mini cars everywhere in Japan. Office goers, mothers dropping their children off at school, couples going shopping. These cars are perfect for everyone. But the interesting thing is that these are not just small cars. Japanese companies have always been at the forefront of technology. They made these mini cars so smart, comfortable, and stylish that people started buying them not just out of compulsion, but out of passion. Airbags, navigation systems, smart features, and excellent mileage, all in a small package. Now, let's turn to Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi has consistently reinvented the K car trend. When people thought small cars were limited to the city, Mitsubishi created cars, like the Delica, which have family space and the power for adventure. And now, in 2026, they've surprised everyone again. As the world races towards electric vehicles, Mitsubishi has launched a petrol engine K car. This move isn't just a case of launching a car, but a way to reaffirm Japanese automobile heritage. Japan has always believed that cars shouldn't be just for show, but rather for making everyday life easier for ordinary people. And this philosophy sets them apart from the rest of the world. Petrol engines. Make a big bet. The whole world is talking about electric vehicles today. Everywhere you look, every company is saying that EVs are the future. Some are showing off their battery range, others are boasting about fast charging. But, in the meantime, Japan's Mitsubishi made a surprise move. They launched a petrol engine K car in 2026. Now, people are asking, when batteries are all the rage, why did Mitsubishi bet on petrol? In fact, the answer is quite simple. Even today, a large part of the world remains unprepared for the adoption of EVs. The reasons are numerous. First, the lack of charging infrastructure. Charging stations aren't available in every city or village. If a person has to travel long distances daily or make a sudden trip, a battery-powered vehicle can be risky. Petrol cars don't have this worry. Petrol pumps are everywhere, and a full tank is filled in minutes. No matter how advanced today's batteries are, they still have a limited lifespan. Batteries need to be replaced every 6-7 years, and the cost is so high that many people often find it easier to buy a new vehicle. Meanwhile, petrol-powered vehicles last for 10-15 years, and repair and maintenance are easier and cheaper. Mitsubishi recognized this shortcoming and made their big move. While other companies were chasing trends, they recognized a real need. Japan has always believed that the goal of car manufacturing isn't just to catch the latest trend, but rather to find what will be useful in people's real lives. That's why, instead of jumping straight into the electric car race, they've redesigned the petrol engine. They've made it so efficient and smart that it makes people wonder, is an EV really the best option right now? Mitsubishi's move also proves that the world still needs hybrid solutions, meaning not just EVs, not just petrol, but a balance of both. Japan has always found a path in technology that is practical and doesn't burden people's pockets. This is why millions of people still rely on hybrid and petrol cars. Now imagine, if someone travels daily within a small city, they need a vehicle that is compact, comfortable, and can also take them on long journeys. Battery cars fail here, as it's difficult to find a charging station. And Mitsubishi's new Petrol K car is the perfect solution for such people. Design and interior. If someone tells you that a car looks like a minivan from the outside, yet is so stylish and modern that it feels both cute and powerful at first glance, then, believe me, they're talking about Mitsubishi's new K car. Its design is its primary strength. From the outside, this car is compact, designed for city life, yet it has all the elements that make it stand out from the crowd. Look at the car's body. Its square and tall shape, reminiscent of a minivan, gives it a compact yet powerful appearance. The front grille, LED headlights, and stylish bumper give it a modern touch. This is why people, upon first glance, say, "Hey, this is both cute and powerful." This car captivates everyone, from children to adults, with its looks. Now comes the real highlight, its compact size. In countries like Japan, where city life is tight and roads are narrow, large SUVs or tall sedans can be challenging in everyday life. However, this car's compact and manageable size allows it to navigate crowded streets with ease. Parking is also eliminated. A small car makes it easy to park in any corner. This is the magic of compactness, which fits into people's practical lives. But the story doesn't end there. A look at the interior of this seemingly small car will leave you amazed. This is the hallmark of Japanese engineering. They utilize every inch so that the car appears mini from the outside, yet the occupants feel no compromise on space. From the front seat to the rear, there's excellent legroom and headroom. Whether it's a family traveling with children or a daily commuter to work within the city, this car is comfortable for everyone. Boot space is also a different story. Small cars often lack luggage space, but this one doesn't. Folding the seats provides ample space, making shopping, travel, or family picnics a breeze. This is why people say, Japanese engineering is amazing. Now, let's talk about practical features. The car is packed with small but useful features like cup holders, smart storage spaces, sliding doors, and a tech-friendly dashboard. In the city crowds, You might think it's just a mini car, but once you get inside, you'll realize it feels like a family car. This balance, compact on the outside and spacious on the inside, sets this car apart from others. And this is the design philosophy that makes Japanese cars so special worldwide. Technology and hidden features. Imagine a car that looks small and cute on the outside, yet is packed with technology that not only makes driving easy, but also balances safety, mileage, and comfort. This is the true strength of Mitsubishi's new K-Car, its hidden technology and hidden features. First, let's talk about the latest technology. This car features a smart infotainment system that not only helps with navigation, but also makes your driving smarter. While touchscreen displays, Bluetooth, and smartphone connectivity are now basic features, it also features voice commands and AI-based driving assist. This means that if you're in traffic and a vehicle suddenly appears in front of you, the system will immediately alert you and help you brake. Now comes the most important aspect: safety. Mitsubishi has always been at the forefront of this area. This car features advanced safety features like automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and a 360-degree camera. With the help of the 360-degree camera, you can drive comfortably even in narrow streets or parking areas without worrying about collisions. Considering Japan's crowded roads, this feature is a great addition. Additionally, the airbags and body structure have been designed to meet the latest safety standards. This means that despite being a small car, safety has not been compromised. Now, let's move on to mileage and performance. Mitsubishi has equipped this car with a petrol engine that, while small, delivers impressive mileage. The company's focus has been not just on power, but also on efficiency. This makes this car perfect for everyday city driving. People often think that small car means low performance, but the opposite is true. Mitsubishi has designed the engine to not only deliver a smooth drive, but also reduce petrol consumption. Now, the most interesting aspect is its hidden features. The car is equipped with small but very useful features that set it apart from other cars. For example, the sliding door allows for easy entry and exit even in tight spaces. The interior seating arrangement is designed so that if you need more luggage, you can fold the seats to create a minivan-like space. Additionally, a smart air conditioning system is provided that automatically adjusts based on the outside temperature. The question now arises, could this technology pose a challenge to EV companies? The answer is yes. No matter how high-tech today's EV cars are, charging hassles and battery life are always a concern. Meanwhile, this Mitsubishi car offers a balance of technology that is useful in real life. While EV companies are focusing on power and speed, this car is a complete package of comfort, safety, and practicality. Therefore, it can be said that Mitsubishi has not just launched a car, but has directly challenged the EV market. They have demonstrated that technology is not just about batteries and fast charging, but also about making everyday life easier. And this thought is what sets this car apart from all the others. The challenges of Tesla and EV companies. Whenever electric cars are discussed in today's world, Tesla is the first name that comes to mind. The way Elon Musk has advanced the EV industry has compelled automobile companies worldwide to accelerate their journey towards an electric future. But now, the game has taken a new turn. When Japan's Mitsubishi launched a new petrol engine K-car in 2026, it raised a direct question: is the secret to EVs as secure as companies pretend? And this is where the problems for Tesla and other EV companies begin. The primary challenge is public trust. The biggest weakness in the EV market remains battery charging and range. EVs are easy to drive within the city, but when it comes to long distances, people become apprehensive. what if the battery runs out midway? On the other hand, the reliability of petrol cars is different. Petrol pumps are available everywhere, and filling up the tank takes just a few minutes. In such a situation, when a company like Mitsubishi introduces a new and modern petrol car, people's confidence begins to shift back towards petrol. Tesla and other companies have invested billions of dollars in building EV-only infrastructure. Charging networks, battery plants, research, all based on the belief that the future belongs to EVs. But if people start switching back to petrol cars, their entire business model could be disrupted. Mitsubishi's move directly counters this strategy. A blow to the EV monopoly. For the past few years, EV companies had been facing a situation where they had no choice but to go. Major companies were offering only electric plans, and it seemed that the era of petrol was over. But Mitsubishi's move showed that petrol engines are still in the game and can play a significant role in meeting people's needs. This directly breaks the monopoly that EV companies were trying to create. Now consider what this means for someone like Elon Musk. Musk has always advocated for the world to shift to electric as soon as possible. But if people return to petrol, his vision could be thwarted. Tesla cars currently dominate the premium segment, but companies like Mitsubishi are attracting the attention of the average person by offering affordable and practical options. This means that companies like Tesla will have to work even harder to prevent people from abandoning EVs and returning to petrol. Another major issue here is cost and convenience. EVs are still expensive, and battery replacement is even more expensive. Meanwhile, petrol cars are cheaper and easier to repair and maintain. This car from Mitsubishi further bridges this gap. It's designed for those who need practical solutions, not just following the latest trends. This is why Tesla and other EV companies may have to change their strategies. So it's clear that Mitsubishi's petrol car has shaken up the EV market. It's not just a car, but a message. The future isn't just about electricity, but about people's needs and convenience. And this is the biggest challenge for Tesla and other companies. Ultimately, the question is, will people return to petrol? If so, the foundation of the EV industry could be shaken. And even if not, Mitsubishi has proven that breaking the EV monopoly is now possible. This is why Tesla and other companies are having sleepless nights. And now they have to wonder, is their path really as easy as they thought? Japanese strategy and future plans. If you look closely at Japan's automobile industry, one thing is always clear. Japan never simply follows trends. Japanese companies always take steps that become real public needs in the future. This is why Toyota once surprised the world with its hybrid cars. Honda once astonished everyone with its unique engines. And now Mitsubishi has forced the entire EV market to reconsider by launching a new petrol-powered K car. So the question is this move specific to the Japanese market, or will its impact be felt globally? First, understand the Japanese strategy. Car culture in Japan has always been different from other countries. People there prefer compact and practical vehicles over large SUVs. The reason is simple. Japanese cities have limited space, narrow roads, and people want a comfortable daily commute. This need gave birth to K cars, and they gradually became a part of the Japanese lifestyle. Mitsubishi's new car is also the result of this thinking. A vehicle that looks small but performs great functions. But there's a deeper strategy hidden here. While the entire world is rushing towards EVs, Japan has seen that not everyone is ready to adopt EVs. Problems like battery charging, range, cost, and infrastructure still keep the common people away from EVs. In this context, Mitsubishi has sent the message that the future won't be just electric, but a diverse range of solutions. This means that there will be EV cars on one hand and hybrid and petrol cars on the other, which people will continue to need. Now the question arises, is this car exclusive to Japan? At first glance, it seems so, because the K-car culture is mostly prevalent in Japan. But if you look closely, urbanization is increasing all over the world. Whether it's Europe, the rest of Asia, or even major American cities, traffic and parking are problems everywhere. People want a car that is small, inexpensive, and can fit anywhere. If Mitsubishi makes this concept successful in Japan, then tomorrow this car, or an updated version, could become a hit in the international market as well. The other aspect of this strategy is affordability. Today, Tesla and other EV companies are producing high-tech cars, but their prices are beyond the reach of the average person. Meanwhile, Mitsubishi's car is affordable, practical, and designed for everyday use. This distinction could make it the people's car, not just in Japan, but around the world. Now, let's discuss why Japan is always considered a master of technology and surprises. The answer lies in their thinking. Japanese companies always have a long-term vision. They design products by understanding not just today's needs, but also the needs of the next 10-15 years. That's why, while the rest of the world is still lost in battery dreams, Japan is showing that the game of petrol and hybrids is not over. In fact, the real game can begin again from there. Furthermore, Japan has always been a symbol of quality and reliability. Toyota, Honda, Suzuki, Nissan, all these companies have demonstrated to the world that Japanese cars are durable and meet people's real needs. Mitsubishi is also in that league, and this new car is a kind of comeback for them. Now, if we talk about future plans, it is clear that Mitsubishi will not be limited to Japan. It will first make this car a hit in the Japanese market, win public trust, and then gradually expand it to other countries. If this model is successful, it could spark a new wave of small but powerful vehicles in the international market. This vehicle is not just a car, but a strategy. Japan wants to prove that no matter how much the world changes, it is real needs, not just trends, that will determine the future of automobiles. This is why Japan has always proven to be a game changer in the automobile industry, and will continue to be so. Now, the biggest question is, can this petrol engine car truly disrupt the EV market? The answer is simple: yes. While there's a huge craze for EVs globally, it also comes with numerous challenges. The lack of charging stations is the biggest problem. Imagine if you had to travel long distances at night and your battery ran out on the way. Charging points aren't available everywhere, and where they are, you have to wait for hours. Furthermore, there's always the constant fear of an EV's range. What if the car breaks down midway? This is why many people hesitate to buy an EV. Mitsubishi's new Petrol Mini car offers a straightforward solution to this problem. You don't have to worry about charging times, worry about battery life, and stop mid-trip. Petrol pumps are available everywhere, and the tank is filled in minutes. This is why people may gradually be drawn to this car. For those who live a practical life, this car seems perfect. This is a wake-up call for EV companies. Until now, they thought the petrol engine was over, but Mitsubishi has shown that the real market lies where everyday human needs are met. And if people truly return to this car, the foundation of the EV market could be shaken. So, ultimately, the biggest question is, what technology is hidden in this car that makes it a game changer? Why, even in the era of EVs, can this petrol engine mini car outshine everyone else? Is it just a car, or a weapon capable of challenging the entire EV market? Be sure to leave your opinion in the comments below. And yes, Before continuing with the video, subscribe to the channel to be the first to see such surprising auto updates.